Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Resurgence 139 from the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. Guess who's back? Back again. Martin's back, and fucking wants a raise. What the fuck? We'll get into that in a minute.
The following contest is a singles contest scheduled for one fall.
Off the Florida Keys, this is the Party Pirate, Davey Rogers!
So yeah, I'm back on commentary again for Resurgence. I'm not sure at all where Kevin Becker's is, but whatever. Anyway, tonight's a big night as we kick off not just the two Phoenix Cup tournaments, both the men's and women's, but it's also the start of the shake-up for the RWR rosters. And I'm just going to put this out there right now. Any Retaliation talent you see on this show tonight aren't here as special guests for the tournament. If they're here, it means they're now officially on Resurgence. And it works both ways as well for Retaliation, so bear that in mind this month. As a result, we don't know exactly who's going to be in what match, especially for the Phoenix Cup tournaments. It's a complete mystery, but also for some of the matches out of it as well. Case in point, we have no idea who Davey Rogers here is about to be facing. All we know is that it is someone coming over from Retaliation. Let's just see how this goes. Wait. No, that can't be. No. Surely not. Is it? It is!
Introducing the newest member of Resurgence, from Columbia, South Carolina, your actual role model, Gary Richards!
I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own fucking eyes. It is him. The one and only Gary Richards is now part of Resurgence. And this is... I mean, just thinking about it, I mean, obviously, we don't know who else is coming over in the shake-up here, but think about this. If Brandon Richards doesn't come over to Resurgence, and that would be a hell of a thing to explain, seeing as he's a current World Heavyweight Champion, but if he doesn't come over, this is going to be the first time since Gary arrived on the scene here that he is going to be all alone on a show. He's not going to have Brandon around at all. Anyway, we've got Davey Rogers and Gary Richards here, first match of the show, and here we go. Sorry if I'm just a bit flabbergasted there. Back and forth counters here. Big clothesline from Davey takes Gary down. Of course, first of many surprises, and certainly works to the disadvantage here of David Rogers. Had no idea who he was going to be facing. Big stunner there. No prep time at all. Just has to go in here against, well, I mean, certainly one of the more unpredictable people in RWR. I mean, you wouldn't think much originally looking at him with his strike record, etc. But then you see that he goes in there against Thunder, the then Intercontinental Champion, and nearly wins the title off of him. So, like, he's not someone you can take lightly, by any means. Of course, we have three men's and three women's Phoenix Cup first round matches coming up on the show tonight, as well as main evented by the United States Championship cover here. Well, that wasn't even one. Alright, never mind. As well as the United States Championship match between the champion Corden Ganea and the winner of Resurgence's Beatside Battle Royal, Chris Smith. Of course, that match will be a submission match, per the ruling. Oh god, the ref's down. Missed with the drop kick. Per the rule set in place by Corden Ganea, that will be a submission match. don't really know, haven't seen much of Chris, well, speaking of submissions, don't really know a whole lot about Chris Smith, but from what I have seen, he doesn't seem to be a big submission guy, so be interesting to see what tactics he brings to the table here in our main event tonight. Oh god. Oh god, okay, Gary looking for maybe a power bomb. Was dangerously close to the ropes, so surely he wasn't thinking about throwing him out of the ring a bit, was he? I mean, I guess that would be one way to make a statement. First night back on Resurgence. Crosses over the legs now and gonna pick him up here and gonna dunk him down. Go for the cover here. One. No. Only good for one. And over and out goes Gary, eliminated from the Rumble. Not gonna go after him here. It's gonna wait for Gary to come to him. Probably a smart move. And here he comes. Oh, he waited a second too long. Poison Rana from Gary Richards. I can't believe I'm saying that sentence. Davey Rogers, of course, hasn't had the greatest of mid-seasons. I mean, we haven't seen much of him around the United States Championship since end of last season at Supernova in a triple threat elimination match for the title. That, of course, won by the then champion Jimmy Kane, who, of course, has been injured. I had to break this news, but yeah, he's, as a result of the damage done by Cornin Ganea at Beach Brawl, he's injured his arm in a pretty bad way. We don't have a timetable for his return to RWR, but we wish him the best. Obviously, he's an amazing talent and a dominant United States champion, so you certainly hate to see it, but also that is the risk when you go in there against a guy like Cornin Ganea, and it's something that these two are going to have to bear in mind, since they're, what on earth? Sorry, I had a train of thought there, but Gary Richards missing two Inseguris, at least it looked like they were, kind of threw me off. Boston Crab attempt, flipped out of. Reverse DDT now. David Rogers starting to feel it now. Can't showboat too long though. Tried that early, got Poison Rana for it. Clothesline, second clothesline. Off the ropes now, and big outside leg lariat. Oh, we're looking here. Backstabber. A Rogers family special. And he may be looking to end it here. This would be quite the damper on Gary's arrival. He drops him down. This could be it here. 1, 2. No. Oh, wow. Only 2, and Davey can't even believe that. Fuck, I can't. Gonna continue to wear him down here with a surfboard stretch. Regain his composure now. He's gonna keep wearing him down here. But Gary's not gonna let it happen. Elbow to the ribs. Oh, tried for looked like a double axe handle of some sort. Either way, got stopped, and off the ropes he goes. Tries the drop kick again, this time countered. Now chop exchange, and gonna lift him up. No, countered. That was in the back of the head. Gary now a quick sidewalk slam. And off into the corner goes Davey. What's Gary got in mind here? Punches and chops and punches and chokes and punches and punches and punches and kicks and kicks and kicks and kicks and kicks. See, this is what I was on about earlier. He's... Say what you want about the guy, but he's got a fire in him as he goes for the cover here. 1, 2... No. Only good for a 2. And off into the corner now. We may be seeing here the end of Davey Rogers with sweet shin music. He nearly beat Thunder for the IC title with this move. Will he beat Davey with it here? Yes, he will. Gary Richards wins his debut match back on Resurgence.
The winner of this match is Gary Richards.
It was a hell of a way to come back to Resurgence. He left as a tag team wrestler, comes back as a singles wrestler, and could we be looking at the next United States champion? Oh boy. No comment. No comment. Instead, we're just going to move things right along here to our first match in the Phoenix Cup tournament. We're going to go to the women's side, and I wish I had more info to give you there, but we don't even know the participants, so I'm going to find out at the same time as all of you. Alright, let's see who will be in the first match. Well, I mean, this isn't a shake-up pick out of sorts. I mean, you could technically say it is, but we did know this, of course, after Beach Brawl losing the Loser Leaves Town match to Catherine Isogen. Got this woman booted off of Retaliation, and the fortune for Catherine Isogen is certainly a misfortune for the women of Resurgence, because now they have this to contend with.
This contest is a first-round matchup for the Women's Phoenix Cup Tournament. From Akihabara, Japan, this is Azami K. Sato.
And like I said, of course, losing the Loser Leaves Town match. I mean, I said it would be the misfortune of Resurgence talent, but if you've been following RWR talent on social media, there was certainly one person who seemed quite pleased to see Azami on Resurgence. That, of course, being Apathy, individual who's certainly had a history with Azami. Of course, Azami ended up losing the Women's World title to Apathy, and it seems as though there's no hard feelings about that, certainly not now, in that Azami's shed the Kawaii Princess persona in favor of this. And who will have the misfortune of stepping in here into a clearly pissed off Azami K. Sato? I mean, will it be a Resurgence talent? Will it be someone coming over from Retaliation? I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to step in here right now against Azami in this situation, that's for sure. No doubt she's out for blood right now. Who is this going to be? Wow.
Introducing the newest member of Resurgence. From New Orleans, Louisiana, the Dark Lady of Voodoo, Roxy Riot.
The implication of this is insane. I mean, just think about this for a minute. Roxy Riot, I want to say formerly a member of the Agents of Pain. Well, she was before this at the very least, but this is a... I mean, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the Agents of Pain dressing room right about now at this news. And at any rate, it will be Azami K. Sato coming up against Roxy Riot. First round match in the Phoenix Cup tournament for the women's side, and we are underway here. I'm trying to process this, to be honest. You know, what this means for the Agents of Pain losing a member here, by the looks of it. I mean, they may end up losing more. This is the only second shake-up of the night. But having to contend with Azami Kei Sato here is quite a tall order to start off your Resurgence run. Handling it decently well to start. I mean, I guess there is one thing working in Roxy's favour here, is that she is relatively fresh, whereas Azami's coming off 6 days away from a Falls Count Anywhere match on pay-per-view, so I mean, she's got that going for her at the very least. She's trying to smother Azami here with offense, not letting her get anything going here. It's probably the smartest move. A hard Irish rip into the corner. Roxy comes bouncing right out of it, and now Azami's trying to smother Roxy. Roxy quickly gets out of it. But Azami right back on offense here with a neck breaker. And Azami going to go up top here? What's she got in mind from here? Oh my god! Roxy could have done with maybe not turning around. That looked even more brutal to the back than they would have to the front. Quick to recover though. Gonna pick her up for a snap sidewalk slam. Into the cover, first cover of the match. Ref out of position here. That was minimum of 2 if the ref was in position. Drops the knee now. Very meticulous style from Azami, just slowly walking up and down the body of Roxy, choosing her next limb to target. But it gave Roxy just that quick second to counter here. Cover again only a 1 count. Gonna pick her up over her shoulder now. Hang her out on the rope. Stomp her around now and gonna work the arm. And Roxy's all fired up. Yeah, maybe she's got something to prove here. I mean, just thinking about it, I mean, this is a good opportunity here to sort of break out of the Agents of Pain and just break out on your own and do your own thing. I mean, we saw with Paige. I mean, granted, she didn't leave the Agents of Pain for any reason, but cover here from Azami real quick. Only a 1 count. But Paige sort of went her own way in the Agents of Pain and ended up getting her the Women's Revolution Championship. So, I mean, maybe Roxy feels now, like, maybe now's her time. And, I mean, this would certainly be the opportune time to start out on that Phoenix Cup tournament. Of course, winning the Phoenix Cup tournament grants you any match that you want, which can be a title match. It can be, well, it could be any kind of match. You can challenge any opponent, any title, any match. I mean, we've seen that used on title matches, but we've also seen it used on grudge matches as well. I mean, which side of the camp Roxy and Azami fall on, I'm not entirely sure. Big German suplex. Now Azami going to fire off here. Into the corner. Big shoulder tackle. Going to run in. Big hip attack. Into the big cross body. Quick combination here from Azami. Gonna whip her off now into the far corner. Tries a drop kick in the corner, but Roxy manages to get out of it. Great back and forth here. Now it's Roxy's turn. Clothesline and a second. Single leg drop kick. And now Azami sent off into the corner. Fires off some shots. Down goes Azami. Roxy's going up. Tries the moves, and gets it with a second. Cover. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Roxy Riot is moving on. That's got to be considered an upset. Oh my god.
The match and advancing in the Women's Phoenix Cup, Roxy Riot.
Well, I mean, if you want to break out on your own, that's one way to do it. Being a former women's world champion Azami K. Sato, and Roxy Riot is moving on to the second round. Wow. Okay. 2 shake-ups and both won. Hell of a start. Hell of a start. We're going to move on now to the Men's Phoenix Cup, though. Our first round match of that tournament. And again, I've got nothing for you besides that because I don't know who's going to be in it. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that definitely works.
This contest is a first round matchup for the Men's Phoenix Cup tournament. From Asgard, the Viking warlord, Nords!
I'll tell you right now, I know I said before about I would hate to be the person that comes out to face Azami. I would absolutely hate to be whoever comes out now to meet Nords. Like, imagine that. Imagine you get told your match is next, and you don't know who your opponent is, and then you just hear that music. Oh, God. Nords coming off with a brutal slugfest victory. Certainly a conclusive slugfest victory against Chris Jones. Hitting burning hammer after burning hammer en route to that win. He certainly has the momentum now to go real deep in this tournament. Of course, that was a brutal match, though. Yes, he certainly has superhuman level of endurance, excuse me. But he's definitely not 100%, I think it's safe to say. Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Introducing the newest member of Resurgence, from Stockton, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Showtime Brooks.
A very, very interesting matchup we've got here, but more importantly, Showtime Brooks now on Resurgence. Oh. And that's the thing you have to consider here with these shake-up results. It's not just the short-term thing of, oh, you're going to have to face this guy tonight. No, you're going to have to contend with him in whatever division he lands in. I'd assume the World Revolution one. But you're going to have to put up with him going forward. Showtime Brooks, of course, coming off of a brutal KDF Rules Cage match, beating Adam Brown. So we've got 2 winners from Beach Brawl here, from 2 hellacious matches. Only one of them's going to be able to move on here out of the first round. Going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. As you might have guessed, not at 100% myself. My arm is still very fucked, thanks for asking. So, yeah, I have to go take care of that real quick. Right, anyway. We've got Norns and Showtime Brooks. First round match of the Men's Phoenix Cup. We are underway here. Norn's going to start us off here with a big suplex. Certainly the power style of Norns against the... I mean, what would you call Showtime Brooks' style? It's certainly unorthodox. Certainly more striking capability than Norns. I think that's very clear. Obviously has the speed advantage. Oh god. Just ran right into a wall with that one. This time he gets him with the clothesline. Gonna lift him up here onto his shoulders. What's he got in mind? Well, it doesn't matter because he's getting countered to a falling reverse DDT. We're dropping the across the head now. These are certainly two people that I feel like, you know, you would have had pinned down to go decently far in this tournament, perhaps even all the way to finals, maybe even win it. And the idea that one of these two isn't going to make it out the first round. Oh god. Jesus, big shoulder breaker. Okay. The idea that one of these two is not even gonna make it out the first round. I mean, I'm quite happy for it. I'm quite happy for that, to be honest. But cover here, only a 1 count. I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that. That only one of these two is gonna get out of this round. But oh god, gonna pick him up again for another shoulder breaker. Just Norns' power just overwhelming here. If he wasn't 100% from his Slugfest match, you wouldn't know it looking at him. He has been dominant in this match so far, save for some spots here and there. Drops to that giant head on the abdomen. And Norns is getting fired up here. It's really starting to feel it. Big shoulder block. Oh, Norns goes to the outside. Brooks comes back inside. Oh, stood way too close to the ropes there. Norns is not going to be happy with that. Not going to let him play mind games with him here. It's like, you want to come outside? Let's go outside. So Norns returns to the... What on earth is he doing? Oh my god! That might be the most devastating elbow drop in history. Good god. Cover. Was that even a 2? Wow. I couldn't tell if that was a 1 count because not enough's been done, or just a desperation 1 count like, oh god, I need to get out of this. I'm going to lean towards the latter, because how can you still be anywhere near fresh after an elbow drop off the top from Norns of all people? Just throws him across like he's nothing. Oh god, what we're gonna see here? Another powerbomb? Oh god! Oh god! Just powerbombs him down and then just drops an elbow for good measure. Just because he can. Oh god. We've seen this before. It's going to showcase that power. Gorilla press. Going to just walk him around like he's nothing and then just drop him. Disgusting. Oh god. We're going to see another powerbomb here. Yes, we are. Oh god. The ref's backing off Norns to check on Brooks. I mean, I don't blame him. He has been getting his ass kicked in this matchup. Oh no, and it's going to get worse from here. 1, 2. And the Three Fates connects. And we know that's usually the prelude to one of the most devastating moves in RWR. And sure enough, here it comes, the Burning Hammer. Will that be enough? Cover on Brooks. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Nord picking up the win in convincing fashion.
Your winner and advancing in the men's Phoenix Cup, Nords!
Good God, you would never have even thought he'd wrestled 6 days ago in a 15-minute brawl. Good God. If he can do that to Showtime Brooks now, what the hell is he gonna do in the rest of this tournament? At any rate, Norn's moving on to the second round. The first man to reach the second round of the Men's Phoenix Cup tournament. So anyone that might come up against him, good fucking luck. Good God. Well, we're going to move away now from Phoenix Cup action for the minute here. We have some non-Phoenix Cup shake-ups coming up on this card, and we have one coming up right next.
The following contest is a tag team match.
Making their way to the ring, this is Aaron and Ace, the Violence Family.
The Violence Family, now the former RWR Tag Team Champions, losing them in the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match at Beach Brawl. I mean, and really, they don't have a leg to stand on here, because, I mean, normally you could claim, oh hey, you know, we weren't pinned or submitted, but they were. Ace was submitted by Jake Rogers, and what the hell? That's the Bar Breakers! The retaliation talent. Wait, don't tell me that means... Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, they were meant to be... The Bar Breakers were meant to be Violence Family's opponents for this match, but they jumped the gun completely. But yes, they are official members of Resurgence going forward. Well, I mean, that's one way to certainly make your debut back on Resurgence. Attacking them before the bell, though, I mean, why? But we're going to have to move on here quickly. Going to move back to Women's Phoenix Cup competition here.
This contest is a first-round matchup for the Women's Phoenix Cup Tournament. From the Bermuda Triangle, she is the Ocean's Queen, Faith Rogers!
Still reeling from what just happened here, and certainly not the best of news for the two participants in this match. I imagine, you know, getting that match called up quicker than they anticipated. It's done them no favors here, but Faith Rogers, last time we saw her, she failed to stand up for Hope Rogers, her daughter, against Apathy. I mean, we've been wondering for a while, you know, is there one more run in Faith Rogers? A lot of people sort of just not really paying her much mind this season, but I mean, this would certainly be the time to change that opinion, to change how people have viewed her in recent months. You know, prove that she's not just some stepping stone, and that she's still very much the competitor, the legendary competitor that we know her to be. But who should be facing now? Wow.
Introducing the newest member of Resurgence, from Nag's Head, North Carolina, the goddess of tomorrow, Paige!
The last Women's Revolution champion. And another I guess, can we call them former member of Agents of Pain? First Roxy, now Paige. Paige, of course, unsuccessful in getting back the Women's Revolution Championship, was involved in a triple threat elimination match against the current champion Ellie Richardson, who beat her for the title, and Amanda Violence is going to get a shot at going to get a fresh slate, I guess, here in Resurgence. Very much a different competitor to the one that left Resurgence when she was drafted to Retaliation. You might have called this a mismatch the last time Paige was on Resurgence. Now it looks a lot more even of a matchup on paper. A big super kick right out the gate. Going to fire up a Hurricane Rana here. And Paige's going to retreat to the outside for a minute. Faith's going to follow. Going to broadhead right in front of the commentator's table. Paige quickly back in though. Strong Irish whip. Paige bouncing off the turnbuckle. Faith's going to capitalise here with a Campbell clutch. Paige quick to break it. And then trips up Faith for good measure. Counter scoop slam attempt to a nice back suplex. Not gonna work the arm. Was that crack and stretch? We've seen multiple members of the Rogers family utilise. Tried a quick cover, did not work out at all. Gonna trade chops now, as Paige finds the advantage with a backbreaker. Yeah, I mean let's go for the cover here. Only a one count. So the Agents of Pain have lost Roxy Riot, and now they've lost Paige on top of that. I mean, by my count, that leaves Draco, Wagner, Moniz, both Monizes, Keith and Key, and Dawn herself. Those are two big losses for the group. I wonder, again, I said this last match, how they must be feeling about that. It's Faith here, gonna lift her up and just slam her face first into the mat. Off to the corner, tries to drop kick, Paige gets out of the way, felt it coming. Gets hit with a Northern Lights, but Paige's feet right in the ropes. Faith's gonna fire off here. No, another submission attempt. Paige's ring awareness coming in handy again, just reach for the rope at the right side. The Faith's going to just stay on her with more offense. Continue to work that arm, and now pulling it across the ring. We're dropping an elbow. Gonna see another backstabber. We saw it with Davey earlier tonight. Will Faith have more success with it? Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. No, only 2. But at the same time, we know that move is usually the precursor, yeah. Gonna go for the backstabber. And now rolls back round. Paige immediately out of it into a cover. No, only good for 1. But Faith completely stunned that move was counted out of just so quickly. She thought she had the advantage and it was just completely turned around in an instant. Now Paige is going to fire off with clotheslines here. And a single leg drop kick. Oh god, we've seen this before. This scoop pile driver. This could be here. 1, 2. No. Only good for 2. And Paige here is going to continue to work her over. This time it's Paige working on Faith's arm. Turning the favour here. Uh-oh. This could be it. No! Countered by Faith. The Paige stays right on her. Whips into the corner. Faith reverses, puts Paige into the corner. Paige reverses, gets back out of the corner. Oh my god, that rolling wheel kick to the head. Just out of nowhere with that. I'm going to go right back to the arm again. Not going to throw up on her shoulders. What she's got in mind here. Going to lift up with a power. Oh no. No, no, no. Fucking god. What? Where the hell did this come from? It's as if failing to win back the Women's Revolution Championship and then getting drafted to Resurgence so she can no longer continue to chase it, and being separated from the rest of the Edges of Pain has just lit a fire in Paige. Another scoop pile driver. Faith is in a bad way right now. This could honestly be it right here. The powerbomb on the outside, the scoop pile driver. No! Still not enough. But now Paige looking to end it here. Gonna roll her through. We've seen this before, the super kick. That's how she won the Women's Revolution Championship from Kimiko Matsuri. Will it be how she moves on to the second round? No! No, it's not. Where is Faith getting this? The powerbomb, multiple scoop pile drivers, and then the super kick. And Faith just will not stay down. You can tell she's in a bad way. She can't string together a whole load of offense here. Gets dropped with a neck breaker. She may have been able to kick out, but yeah, she is not in a good way here at all. She gets lifted up here. What the fucking hell? Paige, what the fuck? Oh, God, now what? Gonna call Faith to her feet. What is going on with Paige? She just barely misses. I don't know if that was... I don't know if Faith instinctively moved slightly, but either way, she's got the advantage. I don't know if that was... I mean, it may have just been Paige was overzealous. Something's up with Paige. I mentioned earlier what it could possibly be, but this is very unlike Paige. Well, at least the Paige that I knew. Powerbomb to the outside. Big scoop slam to the outside. Tried to dive on her. I'm gonna put her down in the surfboard stretch now anyway. I think after that attempted... I mean, it looked like a seated senton attempt. Could have also been a set for a Hurricane Rana. I think she realizes that she needs to cool off now. She needs to, taking it a step too far. Big German suplex with the bridge. 1, 2. No. It may also just be frustration that she hasn't been able to put Faith away yet. And that she's still fighting back in this match. It's a big knee lift. Oh god, you can see Faith is just struggling to put anything together. I mean, she's trying her best, but it's just impossible at this point to... She gets hit with a fall-away slam. Yeah, she's definitely... I don't want to say she's concussed, but something's... I mean, it's not a surprise that something's off. Oh god, not again. A third scoop pile driver. Surely now that has to be it. Surely. Cover. 2. Yeah. The added punishment was just far too much for Faith to take. That she couldn't even take advantage of any opening she had in this match.
The winner of the match, and advancing in the Women's Phoenix Cup, Paige.
I'm just stunned right now what we just saw from Paige in order to advance in this tournament. Very unlike what I've known Paige to be like. It's just very... Okay, are we back? Okay, yeah, okay. Apologies for what we just saw, that interruption there. I'm just being told that the footage you saw there of the last right powerbomb from Apathy to Hope, that's not some old archived footage. That apparently happened during the Faith Rogers Paige match. They found Hope Rogers backstage in a bad way. They're taken to a local hospital, and I don't even know what to say to that. And it's no coincidence that this happened during a Faith Rogers match, waiting until Faith was out of the way to do that. At any rate, Apathy clearly not done with Hope Rogers. We're going to try and move things along here. At any rate, with our next match in the Men's Phoenix Cup tournament.
This contest is a first round matchup for the Men's Phoenix Cup tournament. Weighing 225 pounds from London, England, he is the king of the wing. He is your wife's favorite wrestler, Marvelous Matt Matthews.
And it should come as no surprise that Matt Matthews found his way in this tournament, of course failing to win back the World Revolution Championship from Donovan Payne in the Extreme Rules special referee match featuring Cole Rayner, the undaunted Cole Rayner as a ref. And I mean, the ref called it fair and square. Can't really debate that. Of course, Matt Matthews had to earn his way back into that match even. By beating Chris Smith in the #1 Contenders match, he's going to have a much longer road ahead of him if he wants to get back into the title picture, which is about all I can assume he wants to do, and what he would do with the guaranteed match of his choice. Oh, wow. Oh. This match is going to be interesting. Wow.
Introducing the newest member of Resurgence, from St. Louis, Missouri, the main event, Max Height.
I'm just sort of in shock here. I mean, think about this from my perspective for a minute. I'm a retaliation wrestler, at least, well, I guess for the moment. Fuck, I hadn't thought at that point. But, you know, that's one less wrestler sharing a division with me as well. So on a sort of personal level, this just sort of shocks me, as well as just the obvious that is now the main event is on Resurgence, and it's going to come up against a man that you could honestly claim was the main event of Resurgence pretty much most of the season. in Matt Matthews. And we are underway here. As we look up to start here, Max Height takes Matt Matthews down. Just gonna wrench the waist lock. And Matt Matthews gets out of it, reverses, now he grabs the waist lock. And now he's going to lift up, and now he's going to slam down Max Height, and now he grabs the side headlock, which Max Height quickly gets out of. Grabs a side headlock of his own. This time a standing one. Grabs the arm, hooks it up, and then slams down Matt Matthews, winning that exchange. Trying to play a straight wrestling match here, but Max Height has had the advantage in these exchanges. Grabs a double underhook. And Matt Matthews using that athleticism to his advantage to get out of it. Grabbing a chin lock, it looks like. It's hard to see from this camera. Cover. Not even one. And reversed again by Max Height. Of course, Max Height failed to win the golden ticket briefcase, the men's golden ticket briefcase, from Brandon Richards in a ladder match. That briefcase was then used at the end of night 2 to cash in on the new champion Travis Sanders, allowing Brandon Richards, after throwing pretty much everything but the kitchen sink at Travis Sanders, including finally a low blow, allowed him to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I was going to grab the heel hook here, yeah. Max Height playing a very technical match, trying to keep Matt Matthews grounded. It's worked well so far. You can see him favouring that leg. And look like he hooks that very same leg again to reverse what looked to be a potential belly to belly. Drop kick out of the corner. Cover. Not even one. Gonna grab the head scissors now and just drop elbows on it. This crowd, of course, not fans in the slightest of Max Height, booing him at every opportunity. Matthews counters. Drops on Meteor. I don't know how wise that was on his leg. Might have just been an instinct. Gonna grab a seated surfboard stretch. Not surfboard, sorry, a Donald stretch. Easy for me to say. Very technical, very much a technical showcase we've seen here, as counts with the hip toss, and now Max Height favouring that arm. Favouring the right arm. Countered by Matthews. Off the ropes. Tries the clothesline, countered. Spinning back kick. And what are we going to see? Oh no. Oh god. Hangs up on the ropes, a reverse Alabama slam. Wow. And again, working on the legs, pulling the legs around to deliver that move, and now he's going to go right back to that leg again. Obviously, Matt Matthews known to utilise a curb stomp in his offense. Won many a match with that exact move, so it's no surprise really that Max Height's going to exploit it as it drops it down on the knee and then gives him a dragon screw on it. Oh, Max Height here. What's he going to go for? Is it going to be the 450? Yes, it is! Oh my god, this could be it right here! Matthews could go out in the first round. No. Max Height not sure what to think of that. We almost just saw an absolute shocker here. I mean, obviously, Max Height's a great competitor in his own right, former World Heavyweight Champion, but to see Matthews, who's been a mainstay of the World Revolution title division for so long, go out in the first round, I mean, it's Would have been insane. So he launches off with a drop kick and a cover him again. Only a 1 count this time. The defiant former World Revolution champion. Not going to keel over that easily. Oh, I'm going to grab him here. What's he got in mind? Just a straight down power bomb. Matthews now trying to regain some momentum here. Forearm shot. And a second. And a sling blade. He should try and stay off of that bad leg as much as possible. And again, Height kicks the leg to get out of it. Gonna grab a dragon sleeper now. Oh, you could see it was kind of loose. I think Matthews managed to wiggle out most of it before it was fully applied. Allowed him to get out of it way easier. What's Kai got in mind now as he drapes Matthews over the ropes? Drop kicks him. Irish whip now. Top right corner. Gonna turn him around. What's he got in mind? Big kick to the side of the head. Oh, we've seen this before. That standing variation of the 450. Could this be it here? Second 450 of the match. 1, 2. Oh, wow. That was absolutely a 2.9. Good God. Save for some offense here and there, Max Height has had control of this match for much of it. Could he be looking for it here? Another 450! He gets it again. Cover. Surely. No! Kicks out again, and you can tell just how frustrating Max Height is at this. He should be moving on to the second round right now. Against anyone else that might have been the case. But Matthews just not staying down here. Matthews now got to try and fire back into this match. He's been suffering through most of it. Big dragon suplex into the bridge with a German clutch. Very rare you see that transition. Oh my god, just a headlock driver. Just had to be desperation, whatever he could think of. 2. No. Matthews just desperately trying to piece together offense wherever he can. Oh, look at this. Look at this chancery here from Matthews. And it looks like Height's going to get out of it. Yes, he is. Matthews having to change his offense up here to accommodate for that arm, no doubt. Oh god, but this is not anything new. We've seen this before. This Angel's Wings. Could that be it here? 1, 2. Wow. He carved it. Matthews. Come from behind victory to move on here.
Winner of the match and advancing in the Men's Phoenix Cup Tournament, Marvelous Matt Matthews.
God, what a fight. Max Height honestly looking to have this match well in hand. A standing 450, 2 top rope 450s, working the leg most of the match. The strategy worked for the most part, but oh, hold on. I mean, that's... I was going to say strong words from the World Revolution champion there, but really they're very dismissive words. Dismissing Matthews, dismissing Rayner, dismissing anyone that will come for his World Revolution Championship. Anyway, we're going to have to move on here. We're going to move away from Phoenix Cup competition here shortly. And hold on. Wait, what?
Events have more than one Royal Stoner.
Man, I don't know about you, but Devin was clearly wearing a suit. I don't know what Diva was smoking to see otherwise, but whatever. Anyway, that's not the big takeaway from this. Coterie is gonna help Diva of all people? Trying to piece that idea together, I mean...
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall.
From behind your local Taco Bell, the Canadian Dream, Brandon Diva.
I mean, it shouldn't really come as a surprise that DSM-5 aren't in any way done with Brandon Diva by any stretch. But turning to the Coterie of all people, I mean, I know Diva was in WWO, so there were obviously ties there, but between the sort of mocking intro soundbite and his theme and just being Brandon Diva, I mean, I never would have expected. I can't imagine just the Coterie backing him up. I mean, they're not coming out of him right now, so they're just going to be like watching out to see if anyone comes after Diva and then making the save if needed. We do know that Diva's got a mystery opponent here tonight. Oh, okay, they're just going to come out now. I guess that makes sense. Just going to surround the ring or something. I suppose that, yeah, I could see that.
The following is a 3-on-1 handicap match.
What?
Making their combined entrance to the ring, they represent the Coterie. The world's most dangerous wrestler, Chad Bryant, the X Factor, Awesome X. And now, he weighs in at 250 pounds, Doug Shepard!
What the fuck? How was this allowed? Who okayed this? I mean, it should be expected, honestly, from Devin Bevers. I mean, of all people. I mean, I said it myself, I couldn't imagine the Coterie backing him up. And yeah, that definitely isn't going to be the case here. A 3-on-1 handicap match, though. Who signed off on this? This is going to be a match, it's going to be just a massacre. Of course, you've got the former tag team champions in Chad Bryant and Awesome X. And of course, former World Revolution champion in Doug Shepard. Who's certainly had a change of heart and change of mood from his previous, I mean, what do you want to call it? I mean, he said it wasn't a phase. Excuse me. Of course, Doug Shepard was successful in beating Gil Thunderstrike at Beach Brawl. Even breaking out his old gear. Paying homage to back when Gil put him through a window years and years ago. I guess the only question is who's going to be starting this one off, and it looks like it is going to be Doug Shepard going in there against, oh god, and just immediately overpowering the much smaller opponent. This is going to abide by standard tag rules, so X and Bryant can't just come in and make this 3-on-1 whenever they want. And Doug immediately talking trash in the face of Diva. Try to clothesline in the corner. Oh, I tried to take Awesome X off the apron, but X was ready and waiting for it. Shoves off the back elbow attempt. And this time Diva's in the corner. In comes Chad Bryant. And you see here, double shoulder tackle. And now the world's most dangerous man's going to try and get a piece of Diva, but Diva's not going to let him. Without a fight. Off into the opposite corner, probably the smartest place to be. And he gets blocked. Yeah, and now right back into the coterie corner. Tries a knee, Diva gets out of it. And yeah, that's what he needs to do. He needs to try and stay out of that corner as much as possible. He's got his back to 2 coterie members. He needs to get out of there. Stay on the far side of the ring. Where it's, well, relatively safe, I guess. Snake eyes off into the corner now. And again off into the corner of the coterie. And again countered by Diva. Just as fight or flight instincts as Doug comes back in. What we're going to see here. Jesus! Just a suplex, sort of like cross-body combination. Only gets a 2 though. Work on the arm now. I mean, there's only so many ways I can realistically say Diva's getting his ass kicked by 3 dudes. I mean, like, what more do you honestly want me to say here? I mean, it's surely a foregone conclusion despite Diva willing to fight back here and be defiant in the face of this, but realistically, what hope does he have? Pop-up powerbomb. Cover 1, 2, no. Oh god, we've seen this before as well. The double underhook lift up into the spin out neck breaker. We thought we'd see a cover here, but he's going to talk more trash. Wait a minute! The Swords of the Leaf! Sorry, what? They're backing up. Diva throws a shot down. What in the world? And of course, X and Brian bailing here. Yeah, okay. They'll stick around when it's 3-on-1, but as soon as the odds get evened out, they bail. I see how it is. That is very on brand for them. Wow, okay. So Swords of the Leaf, who went after DSM-5 at first, now backing up Diva against the coterie as well? What's their motive here? Are they just doing it because they think it's the right thing to do? Or is there more to this? Well, at any rate, we're going to have to move on here. Our next match in the Women's Phoenix Cup.
This contest is a first-round matchup for the Women's Phoenix Cup Tournament. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, she is the Black Diamond of the coterie, Laura Alberts.
Well, Laura hoping to have at least a bit more luck than her coterie brethren just had I mean, technically they would have won by disqualification, unless they want to rule this a no contest, which, no way you would. But at any rate, hoping to move on here in the Phoenix Cup tournament and potentially get a title shot. What?
Introducing the newest members of Resurgence. Accompanied to the ring by Kimonis, this is the legendary Goddess Dawn!
What in the world? I mean, put aside how huge a pickup this is for Resurgence. Roxy, Paige, Key, and now Dawn as well? That literally just leaves Keith, Draco and Wagner on Retaliation. So I would guess with the leader now on Resurgence, that would mean the Agents of Pain are moving their brand to Resurgence. So I guess forget what we were saying earlier about Paige and Roxy no longer being Agents of Pain. But what does that mean for the men? But at any rate, I mean, what a pickup for Resurgence. And certainly not the opponent I'm sure that Kevin Bevers is happy to see facing Laura Alberts right now. So bell rings, match underway. Back onto point while saying during Alberts' entrance, they could potentially put a lock on the women's world title picture for Supernova. If Laura were to win this tournament and Haley was to hold on to the women's world championship until then, Laura could use the guaranteed match of her choosing to challenge Haley for the title and just ensure that no matter what, the title stays in the coterie. Certainly one strategy. I'm still trying to just come to grips with what we're seeing here. Goddess Dawn back on Resurgence again. This time with Kimonis. Because what a night of shake-ups we've seen here tonight. What in the world? Yeah, just to piece together who we've seen. So we had Gary Richards, Roxy Riot, Showtime Brooks. Cover here. The Bar Breakers, although they jumped the gun on their match. Paige, Max Height, and now Kimonis and Goddess Dawn. That's a hell of a pickup. Of course, it does make you wonder who Resurgence are going to lose to Retaliation. We'll find out next week. Which Resurgence talent will no longer be on the brand. So some more first round matches in the Phoenix Cup tournament. It's a choke slam of sorts from Alberts. Going to go for the cover here. Only good for a 1 count. As Alberts jaw jacks the crowd, not the smart move when you're in there with a veteran like Dawn, who's done almost everything in RWR that you can do. Adding a Phoenix Cup victory to that list would certainly go a long way to solidifying her claim to being one of, if not the greatest RWR competitors of all time. Forget men or women. And Dawn's going to go up top here. What we're going to look at... I thought for a second it might have been the 630 finishing maneuver, but not quite the case. Oh, just going to try for a hook and Rana. He gets power bombed out of it by Alberts. What are we looking at here from Alberts? Oh, going to work on the knees. Dawn taking away that vertical base. Needed to propel for that 630. Also, obviously, the Goddess kick on top of that. It's a good strategy. Albert snaps off the Hurricane Rana that Dawn was attempting to do earlier. Gonna hang her up on the ropes now as well. Try that choke slam a second time. This time got countered to a complete shot. Of course, we have one more match in the Phoenix Cup tournament for you here. Up after this match will be a match from the men's side. And then, of course, our main event. Oh, Yoshi Tonic into the cover. Only a 1 count. Wow. Even Albert's looked taken aback from that. But yeah, we have the men's Phoenix Cup match up after this. And then, of course, our main event of the night. Submission match for the United States Championship. Corner Gannett defending against the Resurgence side, Beach side Battle Royal winner, Chris Smith. Combination here from Albert, followed by the clothesline. Gonna go for a quick cover here. 1, 2. This time a 2 count. Getting closer. Gonna bring her up to her feet now, what she got in mind. Oh, we've seen this before. Drives her head first into the mat. This could be it. 2. No. Oh, so close. So close. And what a feather in the cap of Albert's and the Curry that would be. Oh God, this kick just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. This could be it here. 2. No. Oh, this surely has to be Albert's. No! Thought it would have been the 630. Albert's is in great position for it. This time she gets the Hurricane Rana. And maybe now we'll see it. And it looks like we will, but Albert's gets out of the way. Albert's are just admiring her handiwork there, getting out of the way just in the nick of time. Grabs a double leg. This looks like a slingshot. Oh, right off onto the second rope, her throat first. And clothesline now by Alberts. She has the momentum. After that missed 630 that you would have known would have been the end of this match. Multiple forearms, back elbow, to the clothesline again. Picks her straight up. Grabs a side headlock. Just gonna work over that arm real quick. Now up into the fireman's carry. And hangs her out on the ropes a second time. And now maybe Alberts feels like this could be it. Oh, tries to kick to the gut, got countered by Dawn. This is a clothesline. Uh-oh. Dawn looks... Oh. Dawn... When Dawn walks back into that corner, usually it's a setup for the goddess kick. But Albert's stirred way too quickly. Albert's going to just take a second here. Oh, this is not the time to taunt. This is not the time to taunt Ushigoroshi from Dawn. Dawn about to make her pay for that one. Gets countered. Short fireman's carry takeover. Hangs her up on the ropes. Been using the ropes a lot this match and throws her off of it. Cover. Oh God, almost had it as well. Dawn not in a good way after this beatdown from Alberts, who's been definitely holding her own in this matchup. And uh-oh, here we go. This could spell disaster for Alberts' chances in the Phoenix Cup tournament. Goddess kick right on target. 1, 2, no! Alberts kicks out of it again. Second time in this match, yeah, but Dawn's going to go right back up. Could very well be looking for the 630, and this time it connects. Right on target. 1, 2, 3. Goddess Dawn. Albert's made her work for it, but Dawn is moving on in the Phoenix Cup tournament.
Winner and advancing in the Women's Phoenix Cup, Goddess Dawn.
Dawn. Hell of a match. Wait a minute. Well, there's the men's members of the Agents of Pain.
Introducing the newest members of Resurgence, the Agents of Pain.
Wow. Oh, man. Dawn's group survives what would have been disaster for sure. Now all of the Agents of Pain, the men and the women, are all on Resurgence, much to the relief of the leader, who can't help but celebrate that. And of course we'll be moving on to the second round of the Women's Phoenix Cup tournament. Hell of a pickup for Resurgence, the entire Agents of Pain. At any rate, we're going to have to move on here to our last Phoenix Cup first round match of the night. Back to the men's side of things. Who will come out? Will we see any more? Well, is there any more shake-ups on the... Hold up. Well, I mean, if there is or isn't, Donovan Payne does not seem interested in the least. He is getting out of here. Does not care to stick around any longer. Well, this is certainly not a shake-up pick.
This contest is a first round matchup for the Men's Phoenix Cup Tournament. From New York City, this is the coolest Eddie Cool.
Like I said, not a shake-up pick, very much a Resurgence talent. Is Eddie Cool, who I know would love to get back in the title hunt here on Resurgence. This unhinged off his rocker Eddie Cool. Been on a good run as of late. I mean, this could be his time. Just keep stretching people all the way to the finals. Win that, and then you get a guaranteed match of your choice at Supernova. Oh, wow.
From Dallas, Texas, this is the undaunted Cole Rayner.
Definitely not a shake-up pick, but wow. Cole Rayner in the Phoenix Cup tournament, his first match of this season. I mean, I tell you, I mean, do I really need to guess at what he would do with the guaranteed match if he were to win this tournament? I think it's fairly obvious. But at any rate, it's not going to be an easy road to get there. Having to come up against Eddie Cool, former world champion in his own right. Cole Rayner, of course, hasn't competed. His last match with Supernova in tag team competition, teaming alongside Donovan Payne, has shot their tag titles when Donovan Payne blindsided him, turning on him and costing him the match. And between injuries and additional attacks since then, Cole has been out of action. Made his return at Pick Your Poison to attack Donovan Payne with the World Revolution Championship, of course. Made his second appearance at Beach Brawl in the special referee role between Donovan Payne and Matt Matthews. You have to wonder what kind of ring shape Cole Rayner is in, of course, considering everything I just said about him having been out of action for so long. Is there ring rust? I mean, if there is, then Eddie Cool is the person to make him pay for it. They grab the full mount here and throw off some shots. Of course, Cole Rayner, a former World Revolution champion in his own right, no stranger to success in the singles division. Cole was right back up to his feet there, tried a shot, but Cole saw it coming. Irish whip now off the ropes. Back elbow from Cole. Takes Cole down. Off the ropes comes Cole now. What's he got in mind here? Oh, just like a falling complete shot. Out of a forearm. Cole answers right back with a shot to the gut that takes him down to a knee. Looked like he was maneuvering towards the ropes. Cole not gonna let it happen though. Oh god, here we go. Oh. First attempt at submission from Cole. First of many, I'm sure, but Cole close enough to the ropes with that ring awareness coming in handy. Immediately got his foot to the rope to avoid disaster. Cole now on the outside. Cole following him. Gonna give him a... No, tried a neck breaker. Didn't work out, and Cole's gonna back off back into the ring. Wants none of those double damage points from getting hit on the outside. Oh, maybe he does. Oh no, he's not going to follow him out by the looks of it. Just going to dump Cole on the outside and let the ref do his count. It's far too early to expect a count out though. And Cole, oh, hangs him up on the ropes. Very uncharacteristic move there, and wow, what the hell was that? Thought it would have been a DDT, but then he goes the other way with it. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's added a few new moves to his repertoire, so to speak. And it looks like he definitely has in his time off. I mean, certainly not to say that someone like Cole would have been slacking all this time. I'm sure he wasn't. No idea what to expect here, though. As Cole gets sent outside again. Call out the other side. A sliding baseball slide through the ropes underneath the turnbuckles. First count begins. And Cole again, not willing to risk anything here. Gets back in really early at 3. Kicks away at the arm. We're going to turn him around here, picks him up the fireman's carry. What's he got in mind here? Going to hang him up on the ropes. Ropes have been used as a weapon a lot tonight. Cover 1. No, only a 1. Now it's Cole's turn to throw Cole to the outside. And now Cole's going to pose for the crowd. Uh-oh. But it looks like he's not done. What's he got in mind here? Jesus, a big fist drop from the top. Surely that's got to kill your knees, though. Just a thought. No, don't mind me. And again, Cole grabs the neck and just rings it out on the rope. Grabs it here. What's he got in mind? Big lifting reverse DDT. Sorry, I had to step away again for a second. Cole gonna go up top. Big elbow drop. Goes for the cover off it. 1, 2, 3. What the hell? Cole Rayner moves on.
The winner of the match and advancing in the Men's Phoenix Cup, the undaunted Cole Rayner.
Well, I'm not sure what to think of that. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting him to win off of that of all moves, but hey, I mean, a win's a win. Cole's moving on to the next round. Wins his first match of the season. I mean, Donovan Payne talked about Cole's ranking in the tournament. He's ranking in the division rather, but he's off to a good start in this tournament. He may not even need the rankings if he goes all the way. And that is, of course, our last tournament match of the night. One match left to go here, our main event for the United States Championship. It will be a submission match as per the rules set out by Gordon Ganea. It will be Gordon defending against Chris Smith, and that match is coming up next.
The following contest is for the RWR United States Championship. The only way to win this match is by submission.
Of course, Chris Smith, the winner of Resurgence's Beachside Battle Royal. Came down to him and Brian Fuller in the final two. And to my knowledge, Smith is not really a submission guy. At least as far as I'm aware. In the short time he's been here. Mainly been utilising the ice cutter. Of course, it's his finishing manoeuvre, but I mean, he's got to have thought of something in the week he's had from Beach Brawl to now. To have some kind of game plan going in here, but to say he's at a disadvantage in this situation would be putting it mildly. Of course, I'm sure that doesn't bother him one bit. Hell of an opportunity here. His first championship match in RWR. He's had a hell of a run here in RWR since arriving on the scene a short while ago. Will that be enough to bring him the United States Championship? Certainly not if this man has anything to say about it. The Romanian Arm Crusher living up to that moniker. A Beach Brawl. He tapped out Jimmy Kane and has put Jimmy Kane on the shelf alongside Leon Moore with an injury to the arm, obviously. We have no idea when they'll be expected to return to RWR. But in the short time that Gordon's been champion, he has developed a nasty reputation. Will we see that again here tonight with Chris Smith? We'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Let's send it down to the ring.
Introducing first, the challenger. From London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Iceman, Chris Smith. Introducing the champion. From Bucharest, Romania, he is the RWR United States Champion, Gordon Ganea.
Now referee presenting the championship to both participants. And that's what it's about. The name of the game, of course, is to tap out your opponent. A new law put in place by Gordon Ganea. Can't win by pinfall. And we are underway here. Just ring announcer saying that the only way you can win is by submission. Not entirely the truth. Disqualifications and countouts are in effect in order to keep this as traditional a matchup as possible. To avoid abusing the outside, obviously, for submissions where rope breaks wouldn't be a thing. And keep people from staying out of the ring too long to avoid their opponent. But for Chris Smith, the only way he would be able to win the title is by submission, so there is that at least. Oh god, immediately into a triangle choke. Not even a minute into this match. That's what makes Gordon just so dangerous as well, obviously. It's not even just how many submissions he knows how to use, it's just how quickly you can get them applied on you. Gonna grab a powerbomb clutch by the looks of it. Countered by Smith. Gets out of it. Swings wildly, misses. Oh god. Big tiger suplex from Gordon. This, of course, our main event of the evening. Clothesline into the corner. Chris Smith, who's making his transition from World Revolution title division after failing to win a #1 contenders match against Matt Matthews, entered the Beachside Battle Royal. Sort of a Hail Mary shot to be able to do something on the Beach Brawl show, and it worked out quite well for him. He got into this match. Managed to jump the line. Of course, he'll be starting all the way back down from the bottom if he loses this one, though. That's the risk that comes from these one-off opportunities, such as these battle royals. Is so well and good if you capitalize and win the match, but if you don't, it's right back to the bottom of the pile. Especially when you're new to the division, as Gordon works the arm now. I know how that feels. Drops him across the knee. Slams him right at the back of his head, right down on the canvas. He grabs an armbar. Again, I know how that feels. So despite what I said, Smith does have some submissions in his repertoire. But Gordon obviously going to know how to get out of that. Well, it did take him a little bit. Probably was just caught by surprise at how Smith had these moves just ready and waiting. And that's something he's going to have to watch out for now. Smith not as much of a novice at the submission game as Gordon maybe thought he was. Oh god, though, he's going to go right, yeah. He's getting serious now. He's going to put him back in a triangle. Smith close to the ropes, he doesn't quite reach it, but he looks like he's going to punch his way out of it. Grabs him now for a suplex. And he gets it. Uh-oh. Well, he's not going to win with this, but it's certainly going to put him down for the count. Ice cutter. And now back to that armbar again. Ganea's bleeding, and he's going to have to move instinctively. Yeah, he immediately tries to get back out of it, and he does. Realizes the danger he was in there. That's Gordon's turn to work the arm. Oh yeah, now he's going to turn this back around. It's like, this is how an arm submission is meant to work. But Smith has caught Gordon off guard early on here. He's the first to draw blood from his opponent. And goes right back to that arm again. Oh, rake of the eyes from Corden. Uh-oh. Oh no. What are we looking at here? Grabs a DDT clutch and drives him into the apron. And now returning the favour there, because it definitely looks like Chris Smith is busted open off of that. Certainly no surprise. Corden telling him to get back in the ring. Quit wasting his time. But Smith is rocked here. Makes it back up. Back in at 5. Oh god. Half and half. Suplex from Corden Ganea, and he's starting to really feel it now, but Smith counters. Going right back to the arm again. It's been more of a back and forth match than I think Corden was really expecting. Not just in a pure match sense, but in a submission sense. But Corden holding control for the moment here. Going for the arm and then the leg. A big drop kick just knocks him straight down to his back. And back to the arm again. Oh god, he grabs a double wrist lock. Cowered out of it. That's how he snapped Jimmy King's arm at Beach Brawl. Smith, of course, aware of that, had to immediately get out of it before it was fully applied. Would have spelt disaster otherwise. And grabs an arching overarm bar. More in line with a Fujiwara than a traditional armbar. Using that bridge. It's great effect, but he rolls through it. Rolls him over, yeah, but he's favouring that arm, no surprise there. Going to send him off into the corner now. He falls him with a clothesline to the back of the head. And grabs a chin lock here. Doesn't work out for him though. Trying to lift up Smith, but he just dead weights him and he can't even get him up properly. Has a wrist lock, countered by a Ganea. Gotta send him off into the ropes now. Deep arm drag. Oh, now it's gonna wrench back on that head and shoulder of Smith. It's not good news for the challenger, but he does get out of it. And Smith might be looking one more time for the ice cutter. Would certainly put him... Oh my god, a big twisting variation of the ice cutter. And right back to that armbar. This might be it. We might be about to have a new champion here. And Ganea gets out of it again. Wow. That was Smith's best chance, I think it's safe to say. His best chance he's had all match. At putting away the champion. Gonna go up top here. What's he got in mind? The champion's on the move though. And he moves out of the way. Attempted elbow drop. And Corden's gonna pick up right where he left off with that arm. And now just taunting this crowd here. Turns his back on Smith. Oh, Smith tries a clothesline, but he ducked. You can see it's taking a lot out of him. Grabs the arm ringer. Sends him down. Just works that arm. Gonna pick him back up now. Tries a clothesline, no, blocked. Up and down into that sort of reverse DDT style move. Oh no. Gotta go right back to that arm again and wrenches right back on it. And that's it, he had no choice. A valiant effort by Smith, but it's just not enough. A hell of a fight though from the challenger.
The winner of the match, and still RWR United States Champion, Corden Ganea.
A hell of a fight, more of a fight than I think anyone, including Ganea, was expecting out of the challenger, but you're stepping into Ganea's world, Ganea's rules, and the champion emerges. Title intact, and that will do it for Resurgence this week. A hell of a shake-up, a hell of a start to the Phoenix Cup tournament, and a hell of a United States Championship match. We will see you next time.